This video is long overdue, and in my defense, I didn't have the ability to do so for reasons, but all my ignorance aside, let's get on with the video. Fushiguro Megumi has undoubtedly displayed some incredible feats, as stated in the previous video, but his most prized possession, or his prized attack, is one he's only ever used once. The 8-handle sword divergent Zenin, Divine General Mahoraga. A Shikigami so unbelievably strong that no Shikigami user in its lifetime has been ever able to tame it. Now, just to put into perspective how genuinely terrifying Mahoraga as a being is, Megumi is 5'9". He is double the height of this child, bro. What in the actual hell does he have as a weapon? Now, the Xenomorph bastard child is unbelievably strong, having going up against a 15-finger Sukuna. And I'm not gonna lie, he was mixing his shit. And before I go on any further, I think it's best to preface that Megumi was happy to die instead of fighting it. And this nigga Sukuna called it urgent business in the midst of a conversation. I don't know, man. I just think that's something cool, you know? Somebody as egotistical as this four-handed son of a bitch call something urgent other than his Now, going back to the topic at hand, this freak of sorcerer society can easily be classified as a special grade curse, and in my opinion, the only thing that can match it is probably Rika, or whatever Kinjaku has up his sleeve. As a special grade, Mahoraga can exert building collapsing amounts of physical strength beyond supersonic speeds and extremely fast regeneration, and every enemy's worst fear for an opponent is to have the ability to adapt, which he has. Good God. This is how it survived like this entire scuffle with the King of Curses. Being able to go through a domain expansion of dismantle and cleave relentlessly and not die is impressive. Sukuna almost took out all of Shibuya. This thing is a problem. To even kill it, he had to resort to an unnamed fire attack for a quick blow. Now, I've been talking about having the strongest arsenal possibly any teenager that year could have, but what also separates Megumi from others is the mentality he has. His utter drive to save his sister, and him not trying to play the hero by any stretch of the means, and willing to kill people if they ever so crossed him, is something you don't see in much shonen protagonists or deuterogonists during today's age. And with this sort of mentality that he has, and the arsenal that he has, it makes him very, very formidable. Now, coming down to it all, he is not the strongest student by a long shot. I mean a long shot. If you were to ask me to rank the children of Gojo, it would probably go something like Yuta, Akari, Megumi, Maki, and Yuji. And the only reason he's placed third here is because the two above him are literally just overpowered children. I don't know what they did to deserve such a thing. This nigga is minimum 18 years old. This nigga is at least 3,000 years old. How even do you manage to beat him through an iron crate and then dance on him like Michael Jackson? Not only that, you beat his ass into the ocean. I'm so sorry if you're like a sorcerer inside of Jujutsu High, cause I'm honestly, I would just leave. I'm not gonna compete against this, bro. These traits that he possesses as a teen can allow him to reach unearthly levels of strength in his verse. And even though they didn't classify him as one yet, or like made it obvious enough, Fushiguro Megumi is a special grade student. There is no denying that. He's surely not on the level of a Hakari or Yuta, but he could get there. And I mean, spoiler alert, Sukun is in his body, so depending on how that turns out, Fushiguro Megumi has the potential to be the strongest student in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. Thank you to everybody that was supportive in this. It's very fun to do this once more. And, you know, if you had a laugh, drop me a like. I'm not even gonna lie. Even if it cringed you, drop a like. If you want to hear anything else from me, be sure to leave a comment. You know, tell me what you want to see me talk about next. It's not going to be Blue Lock. You know, and drop me a like, man. I'm really happy that I did this. It's very fun, and be on the lookout for my next video. That's it. I'm out.